Well, he says, I don't see you as my wife.
So what does that mean? You're going to send me home?
I want you to leave. I'm not following. What are you talking about? There is a black SUV outside. I want you to get inside. They're going to drive you around for about 3 hours until you cry.
Can you just talk to me? Because you're talking in circles right now, and I don't think that you're being honest with yourself or me. So can you please just tell me what you mean?
There were 9 girls on The Bachelor. There are now 8 girls on The Bachelor. You are not one of those 8.
Peter, I'm not good at math. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, hello, and welcome to another Brand, the second episode of the week.
Jesus.
Another Bachelor podcast. My name's Dylan. I'm saddled up next to one real Nicholas Davis.
What's going on, everybody?
Patrick, the producer of the podcast, is over there behind the glass.
Hi, everybody.
How are you tonight, Pat?
Pretty good. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, before we watched the episode, I think we all thought that it was probably a little too much. I don't think America needs this much Bachelor, but I don't know. I'll jump into general thoughts. For me personally, I thought it was a great episode. Yeah.
You just what did your general thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
77 knots.
Oh, nice. Nick, what'd you think?
I thought, I just got in this mode where I convinced myself, it's Monday. I'm just sitting down watching The Bachelor.
Oh.
Very powerful.
So I didn't let the 5 hours really cloud my judgment.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
I will say this is the most evil cast assembled in the history of reality television.
It's like the opposite of the Justice League.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. There's a crossover movie.
DC's really
82 knots. 82 knots.
Okay, Pat, thoughts?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. And Nick, I'm glad that you mentioned that this is a pretty evil cast.
And make them general if you could.
Oh, I will. As opposed to you guys, I would like to take my time for general thoughts tonight to spend time on a more important pending issue.
Yeah.
Public announcement. If you know the whereabouts of Victoria P. or Tammy, please contact law enforcement. Because I know for a fact at least one of them has killed someone.
I don't think so.
And if she hasn't, let's Minority report her ass.
What does that mean, Minority?
The theme of the movie is that they will kill somebody, so Tom Cruise jumps out of a helicopter and then arrests them before they commit murder.
And then they lay in the pool with the twins?
Yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. I don't think that they have shed blood, but I think that they probably will in the future. I think that Victoria P is probably a lock.
I thought we already were pretty set on Victoria P murdered her father. We know she's got a body
you
count.
were set on that, but you're swaying me.
Fair enough, but I don't doubt Tammy. I think in a fit of roid rage.
She's on a
sure.
couple stacks.
And
60 knots.
Okay. All right, let's get to second episode of the week.
Yeah.
Did they tell us we're going to Chile on Monday?
No. We just went there.
We just went there.
We wake up there in the morning.
There's no ceremony. There's no pomp, They're just in Chile. There's no announcement, no toast.
No circumstance.
Yeah. Santiago is going to be our destination. Very on the map for this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The girls are at a lovely brunch. They cheers to a new week, and McKenna, whose tongue is just screaming drama, as we've talked about, begins crying once again. Remember how I told you about house cats not having time for the week?
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you were kind of like that?
Oh, right.
Enter Victoria F.
McKenna's just very weepy, like a sad, wet dog on the side of the road. It's annoying. You're really upset when other girls are getting time and you're not. Shut the up. The fact is that if Peter liked you, if Peter wanted time with you, he would have made time with you, and he hasn't. Don't let it happen again, and that's just my own opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah, she did a spot-on impression of herself. Do you have a take on this?
Yeah, but I really agree with yours too. It'd be like I can't make the connection today.
No.
I don't know.
No.
But no, I do have a take. I do have a take on this.
Pull it together.
Victoria F. started out shy. We should have known when she ripped off that coat and had on that lingerie. This woman, she is used to being coddled by stars. She's fucking everybody up, and this was just a domination. That was wicked.
Chase Ryan. Chase Rice. Does Pete think that he's Chase Ryan?
Chase Rice.
Because he's Chase Rice. That's right. Sorry, still kind of white.
I would like to say, Dylan, we glossed over this.
Sure.
What broke McKenna up? Well, actually, I don't know. She'll just cry at the drop of a dime.
Right.
But when they did that toast, the toast, if my memory serves me correctly, was that the drama was going to be put in the past.
Yeah.
And their lips were not off their glasses with that toast before they started attacking each other again.
Yeah, they might be a really nasty. They just always fight. I mean, I know that we've gotten fighting in the past, and I know that we need the drama, to make compelling television. But I mean, good God. Everybody's blood pressure is through the roof right now. I wish everybody would just take a chill pill. Okay, so Peter sits down and he picks, you can call it that, Hannah for the one-on-one. She jokes that it's a girl's day, so I don't know that I can come. And he does not handle that well. He doesn't have a great reaction to it.
No, it seems to be a theme.
It's like a calm anger that was not good. He's like, oh, okay. You don't have to come on the date if you don't want. Hey, whoa. Hey, Peter.
Whoa, Peter. If I'm not mistaken, you had a backbone for a second there.
Or you're just like fly off the handle.
Yeah.
Again, a calm anger. Not good. They go to some fucking loud square.
Dylan, I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
Guys, I've traveled quite a bit.
Sure.
And what I've noticed is every time you go to an epicenter, some like capital city, wherever tourist thing you're supposed to be looking at, there's always some fucking asshole there.
Right.
I mean, this is the entire world.
Yes.
I live in Los Angeles. So if you go see the Walk of Fame, there's several douchebags in our land.
Yeah.
It's 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot turned over, and they're hitting them with fucking, wooden spoons or something.
Right.
In this place, it was a little bit more upscale, but it was not lost on me. Still, we have random assholes making noise for no apparent reason.
I don't want to large go-to places will just have these weird gypsy cottage industries that prop up all over the place. People selling loose cigs.
I will say, outside of Staples Center at most events, there is someone out there who plays the drum, like one of those round drums.
Oh, steel drum, yeah.
Yeah, and they play. I got 5 on it.
Oh,
doom, 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 doom.
I like that.
Oh man, it's a crowd pleaser.
Very integral to the film Us. That song.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I tell you why I like that? That actually has melody.
Oh yeah.
You see, drums are kind of just one tone.
Yeah, he really
hits you in the chest. It really hits you in the chest. I
manipulates that machine.
I don't know why Latin music is so loud. It's too loud. It's all very fucking abrasive. I don't know. Call me a white guy, but hurts my ears. Anyway, so I don't.
You must have hated the Super Bowl halftime show.
No, I actually quite enjoyed it. Those two women are just unbelievable. They're forces of nature.
I don't like it when women succeed.
Oh, okay. So I don't get to dive into culinary territory very much on this show. But my wife's maid of honor, one of our dear friends, spent a good amount of time in Chile. And I heard about a culinary practice there that's really, really nauseating, and it's on display this evening. They stop and they get hot dogs. And Chile is known for an abusive application of mayonnaise on too many things.
I love a Chile dog.
Oh my God.
Nice.
The fact that he smushed that in her face was revolting. This was as almost 2 girls, 1 cup for me. They're smearing mayonnaise all over each other's face, and they're kissing through it. It's disgusting. This isn't frosting. It's old oil and yolks.
This is a one pilot, one sociopathic succubus.
Dylan
doesn't roll off the tongue the same way.
I feel like sociopathic succubus is a little redundant. You were saying, Pat?
Yeah.
Dylan, you realize what that was them basically saying could be our wedding. You see the cake going in each other's mouths. Look at the fun we're having. Something else happened that day, guys. I don't know if you caught this. It appears to me to be a trope on this show.
We got another fucking plan.
We got 2 old farts that just randomly walk up to him on the street and say, hey, I don't know. I don't know if they went up to them or I don't know how. Somehow you start talking to two.
They ran into two random star-crossed lovers in their 60s.
And then they start dispensing advice on how to hold it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're eating off a hot dog cart. You can't be doing that well. Don't give me advice.
My wife and I have traveled. Well, actually, my wife and I were together quite a bit in America. We've been around the world. Never have we had two random old farts walk up to us and start dispensing advice on love.
You know what's strange?
I think it might be Cherie's resting face that makes you guys unapproachable.
She looks like a bitch.
Yeah, Cherie does have one of those faces like, oh, she's really beautiful. Why is she so angry?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Hannah Ann.
Oh, I wanted to say about the old people that I actually, though I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, couples in other countries stop walking up to Americans, dispense the advice. But this was the best advice I've heard from any of the old couples. The third one was a little redundant, but what's the most important thing about love? They said communication and tolerance. Hey,
that's a big
find
word.
a flaw in that.
That's a big word.
Communication and tolerance.
I need you to tolerate me fucking some girl on Tuesday.
No, that's not what he's talking about, Patrick.
But it is. If that's your agreement, that's your agreement.
Thanks, Nick.
So, Hannah Ann, I was likely too hard on her early in the season. I'm probably correct about, everything I said, but I don't think it needed to be said because she's, level, comparatively speaking. Amidst a flock of just crazy gulls, But she says at the age of 23, she's never been in love. And that is, for some insane reason, extremely concerning to our bachelor, Pete Weber. And he will carry that fear into the night date.
Night date!
Pat, why don't you hit us off with a clip here?
Oh, no, she's not hung up on some other dude.
This is interesting. Because I don't know if I started picking this up on the last episode this week or maybe just this episode. But the man needs women to completely commit with falling in love with him or he's going to cut him loose.
And also not have a good time doing it. He's made that very clear.
Yes.
Do not be enjoying this.
He was like fucking the Buffalo Bill of love tonight with her. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Put the lotion in the basket.
It was abusive.
All right, so...
Except it's really hard for him to tuck his penis under because of the centimeter length of it.
Wow, burn. Crispy burn. Pat.
He needs a 1-inch
and a bunch of callbacks. That's bringing his nickname to the movie.
It's like Rise of Skywalker, man.
Can you please stop bringing that fucking movie up on this show?
Why is that?
This is between me and him, okay?
I think I have to pipe myself down a little bit.
I don't think so. I think you sound
times.
great, and if you get up from this table, I'm going to just lose it. I think you sound so good. Pat, why don't you hit us with a clip?
I've never met someone like Hannah Ann. She's such a sweetheart. She's so much fun to be around. And the passion's there. Like, I was really feeling it with her today. All right. So what do you think of this? But I was definitely surprised that she's never been in love. And tonight, I'm really just hoping to connect with her on a deeper level and see why she does feel like that she is ready for this.
In my opinion, I don't think she really owes him that at all.
And what is with this bizarre, arbitrary prereq? If you're gonna be here for me, you can't not have fallen in love with another man before. I've never heard this prerequisite before. It's absolutely insane.
I have Bachelor or Bachelorettes ever pressured the cast this much this early on?
I mean, it's coming thick and fast. I do this thing where at the end of every season, I kind of just, for my health, completely erase the 13 weeks of my life that I wasted on this show. For my health. So I can't really. I know people don't like when we speak negatively about the show. I love this show, but for my health, I just kind of black it all out. So
they don't know. They don't know about the minutia that we put into it. If watching the show was it, that'd be fine. Right. But I love it.
Oh, we
put
love
together
it so much.
We polish.
Shit.
But the point is, it's a diamond at the end.
Okay.
I think.
So she
like
says something poetic about minnows and depth.
Is this fucking Hannah Ann or Captain Lee? I'm sorry to cross-pollinate, but Jesus.
Wow, what a cross-pollination that was, and a successful one at that.
Thanks.
So after she's done so that he can talk, he begins interrogating her.
This was uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. This is him pushing her in the hole. This is him saying, can you help me with this couch? He's luring her into the most horrible place.
So we get some information out of her. She's dated someone from her hometown for 3 years, but they never were in love.
Yeah. Looked like a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
She said I love you on his Instagram.
Yeah, we saw that, didn't we? I love the baby birdies.
Yeah, they're very.
I hate the baby birdies, quite honestly, but I love their research.
You sound like Kelsey.
Oh, that's right. Kind of two-sided.
Yeah. So Peter excuses himself, leaves for a good chunk.
I don't like this move.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Why? Do you think it's like objectively a fucking dick thing to do to somebody?
100%.
Is that the problem you have with
I'm
it?
completely confused by this guy because he has no spine. He's completely insecure.
Right.
But he's also, I think, sometimes, I think he's probably at his core a nice guy.
Yeah.
But what this does is make someone very insecure. I'm speaking of Hannah Ann and some other girls he's done this to.
Yeah.
And gets them upset.
Right.
It's I would say maybe it's created to elicit a reaction.
Yeah, and it's of course it's Svengali induced. I don't know that he could get to this level of grossness on his own, but this is all we have to go on.
This has been we've seen this. The getting up from the table, taking a minute, but it's always made way more sense, even though it still didn't quite fit. This seems so like they told him at some point you have to get up from the table and walk away. Yeah. But Hannah Ann,
right?
I said Victoria F might be the secret evil villain. I think Hannah Ann might be the secret evil villain, even though she initially seemed evil, and then we thought she was nice, but she's evil again. She comes up and makes a baller move, going in. No one ever has not given him their time.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She went and faced him and cried.
I love that when she comes out, he's very confused as to why she's upset. What do you not get? But, you know, I love the producers. If this is a move and he picks like that time to get up from the table, everybody's like, oh, Peter, you could have waited for a better segue.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
She just ordered her food. Why are you?
But listen, he's not having a cigarette or anything. He just got up and left her at the table. And this kind of corners her. And what happens when you get cornered on this show?
You drop it, don't you?
I'm falling in love with you.
Mm-hmm. I think when we do Falling in Love with You, this is like an on-air production note.
Yeah.
We should just do, but the whistle sound of it falling, but then we never hear it hit.
Oh, I like that.
Because it's falling. Yeah, but it's more of a whistle. Is what I'm thinking.
I'll work on that.
We could be done with the on-air production note though. White Claw can cracked. Jesus.
How fast can I throw it?
How wide are we?
Now, this is if I'm Peter.
Yeah.
And he has a soul.
Uh-huh.
I would ask myself, her saying that she's falling in love with me, would that have come out of her if I didn't basically force her into this?
How could you not look at somebody who's like crying and saying that she's falling in love with you and not be like, oh, I'm sorry I did that to you?
I mean, honestly, if you're being serious about a relationship, you shouldn't be dropping this L word like it's your last fucking name.
Well, of course, we are not in reality. We are on ABC's primetime slate of programming. So
if you don't think this is real, I mean, it's like,
yeah,
what is reality? I mean, they are on it. They are living it. She is functioning in this game. This is reality.
So that was very, I'm going to say poignant. That was very poignant. So he leaves her again, retrieves the rose, and tells her that essentially, because of her tears, you got to next week.
Good doggy. Right. And then he pets her on the head.
Yeah.
Here's your treat.
We need a meanwhile.
It's disgusting. Meanwhile.
2 date cards get dropped. First one, Pat, need a roll call.
Date group card. Here's a roll call. Sydney, Natasha, Kelsey, Vic P. Madison, Tammy, Kelsey, Natasha, McKenna. Something seemed different with that this time.
All right, second date card is Victoria F. Now, believe it or not, McKenna is very upset by this.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but she'll have a chance to turn it all around at the group date.
I haven't seen McKenna this sad since they had to put Comet down.
What?
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen played Michelle Tanner, who
Oh,
had the dog
wow,
Comet.
okay.
Who Comet,
Yeah.
fun fact, probably said it on this podcast. I'm starting to repeat the hits.
Different dogs?
No, Comet and Airbud, same dog.
Wow, those owners got a lot of juice out of that
Is that
canine.
right?
100%.
All right.
That's a Nick's Fire tweet. I'll get it for the next episode of another Bachelor podcast.
Okay.
I really illuminated it to a lot of people. Sorry, Dylan.
It's okay. So this date is near and dear to Peter's heart. They're going to be acting in a telenovela because I actually I wanted to be a dick about this, but I actually love this date. I thought it was very sentimental. He used to sit with his abuela and watch telenovelas with her, and that's how he learned Spanish. I think it's really cute, and I think this date was really fun.
Except it wasn't on TV. Except it was on TV because it was on ABC, but it wasn't on like regular Spanish TV.
yeah.
So it was more of like an untelenovela.
You need professionals to act in soaps. You do.
Their career. They perfected their craft. It's 10,000 hours.
They're robots. They're robots.
I don't know how far we're going to go into this telenovela
Yeah,
day.
I was just gonna say if you had any highlights.
Oh, here's a highlight. Kelly plays essentially Estelle Getty from like
Kills
the
it.
old woman, and she's having
abuela.
fun with it.
Kills
Most girls, and by that I mean Sydney, having to play the whore nurse, and if I may,
Yes.
well, I think Kelly, and this is why she's the best person on the planet. Is she is such a good sport. She does not have to sex it up, and then she does something later on, which I'm going to get to. And most people on the planet would have missed it, but it just made me fall in love with her. She's not the Bachelorette. You guys are blowing it. Anyway,
Oh no, I don't want.
but let me get over to Sydney.
Who? Kelly. Ah.
Let me get over to Sydney. Hold on. I know this is. Please fast forward through the next 30 seconds if you're very sensitive.
Oh no.
Love it. Oh man, he has never
I'm very
done
concerned.
When Sydney was wearing that nurse cap
Oh,
and
no,
the legs
you don't
were out,
need to do
and
that.
she
Don't do
sat on the
this.
couch.
this. I agree.
Don't do this, Pat.
Anytime I frequent porn sites. I
he's
click on
doing
Pornhub.
it.
There is generally some recommended things, and there's a chick there. Always there's a lady, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not always.
It resembles Sydney, and it's usually like nurse chick ready to gargle balls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, porn titles are very, very like thoughtful.
I think they're. You say that in jest, but
No.
I mean, there's something about the word gargle
Wow.
that really just. I don't know. You can't not react to that.
Big canned whore takes rough anal. Sounds like one of those like super intelligent chimpanzees came up with it.
I don't know if we've ever actually expressed this, but Dylan wants to be a television writer, and it's because he. I mean, that's the same. That's the same skill that you just did there. That was
Okay.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I'd click.
Yeah.
It's not even my cup of tea.
It's a log line and
Bachelor's
a title
my
in
tea.
one. Yes, Bachelor is your tea. Okay, so
We're back.
guys. Evidently, I'm very happy that McKenna got a kiss. I'm really happy for her. She's nuts, but I'm kind of rooting for her.
This is what gives you clarity.
Yeah.
Getting sloppy force on a fake TV show? That's insane.
I don't know. I would have been juiced. If
I would have
McKenna.
given her a $2 bill. She probably would be like, yeah. I don't know. That didn't make any sense.
No.
But the point is, she's easily impressed.
Well, evidently the fog was a little thick at Pebble, so fucking shitface flew his ass down to Santiago.
We're talking about Harrison.
Yeah.
That fucking asshole.
all right,
I
let's
was like, Pebble Beach is
Yeah.
in fucking
Am I
Chile?
right?
I forgot where they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know it's not.
So Victoria, night date.
Night date.
She's back in a porn star librarian garb. That was a tough one to get through.
Mainly it's the glasses, I think, that you're keying in on there.
I think it's the dress as well. Well, librarians don't wear dress. That would be completely inappropriate to work in a government building and silk dress like that. Anyways, I think you're right. I love that she's still hanging on to this I have questions about Peter thing, which is reasonable. You should, but also you're a lobotomy candidate. So
What's that mean?
We should put your brain down, but we can still feed you. mostly
It's
liquid.
It's stirring the frontal cortex, I think, and just
Is that what they did to Terry Schiavo?
No,
No,
she
they just
suffered,
pulled the plug.
Yeah, no, more like Jack Nicholson in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest at the end.
Oh, okay.
yeah. And this is a true story. They used to have countrywide tours for lobotomy. There was like a doctor in particular who would go around city
Kevorkian?
to city. No, that's the guy that assisted suicide. I can't remember this guy's name, but he would go around and he would demonstrate lobotomies to students, and he did it all over the country. He did like hundreds of them, and he would put a spike up the nose, and he would get under the skull, and he would stir the front of the brain with the little prong, and he'd pull it out, wipe it off, and that's how you lobotomize somebody. So.
Jesus.
Of course, we've grown in medicine, and Victoria's a candidate for that kind of thing. So why do you have questions about Peter, you fucking psycho?
I
Okay,
agree.
very harsh.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I learned a lot there.
Okay.
But since I brought up Terry Schiavo, I just want to tell a quick anecdote from high school. We would like to get T-shived on weekends.
Yeah, you've talked about this before.
Have I? I have.
Was mine so bad that it gave you an internal permission to tell this story?
It was only because I said Terry Schiavo.
Okay,
and I find that so funny.
Okay, yeah.
We would get, on weekends, we would all want to get blackout drunk together, and we'd go T-shived.
Yeah.
Because you're so drunk, you're in a vegetative state.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I feel like the general public
Also-
is not going to find that hilarious.
No, I don't think so either. I think would be hilarious to see a blackout drunk say I'm T-shived. It's one of those things that like really would not roll off the tongue of a blacked out person. So can we get back to The Bachelor now, please? God.
Okay.
I thought I had another note, but no,
Okay.
yeah, we can go.
So Victoria takes a seat on Peter's lap because physical touch is one of her love languages. Pat, do you want to break this down?
All right. So she sits on his lap, which, by the way, is a tactic of a sociopath. Okay. If you notice, she was sitting on his lap like she was his daughter or something. No, it's
different.
weird.
You're projecting right now.
That's another recommended video for Pat on his account.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Right. So she's creating
category.
She's creating some kind of physical intimacy or some kind of connection that really isn't there.
Right.
And it was really creepy of her. It's like, "Hi, Daddy. I love you so much. We had such a great day. Is everything okay?"
Right.
And then he tells her, "Actually, no." And then she responds with this.
No, Peter, like, I don't know what that just meant. Like, if I'm being honest, like, are you, like, saying that you don't want me to be here?
I don't know if I can, I don't know if I see you as my wife. I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry about that.
He told her. He does, even before he said that before the clip, he said, I don't see us being together. So what's that mean, Peter?
Well, he says, I don't see you as my wife.
So what does that mean? You're going to send me home?
I want you to leave. I'm not following. What are you talking about? There is a black SUV outside. I want you to get inside. They're going to drive you around for about 3 hours until you cry.
Can you just talk to me? Because you're talking in circles right now, and I don't think that you're being honest with yourself or me. So can you please just tell me what you mean?
There were 9 girls on The Bachelor. There are now 8 girls on The Bachelor. You are not one of those 8.
Peter, I'm not good at math. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I mean, she's fucking, I think she's great. It's kind of a shocker. I think this is, it really was kind of like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from?
It was. Oh, you're saying him dumping her right
The
there?
actual quality of the drama on the TV. Yeah.
It's the first time I actually wanted to applaud him.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time this season that I wanted to say, good for you, Peter.
It's so weird because he absolutely picked up on like if you think about it, if you do want to walk out that hypothetical that you laid out, that she's like being creepy and like needing him on his lap like a daughter type Arrested Development thing. Mm-hmm. Being on the other side of that and being like repulsed by that, like that's a really palpable feeling. That can really push you over the edge. You're like, okay, you know what?
You gotta go.
Okay.
Can I tell you what else? We don't have this clip or we didn't play it, but she initially sits on, and I don't know when he made the decision to do this. I think this was actually in the moment, I'm getting you the fuck out of here. Yeah.
I think it's what you guys just described. He was a little on the fence, and that really creeped him out. He's like, no more, no mas. Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yes, exactly.
No mas.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I can cross that off my notes now.
I had it written down too. Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't actually. I didn't.
Did you want to say something, or can we move on?
I watched the 30 for 30 on my flight from Denver to
ESPN Plus.
here.
It's one of the main selling points. All of the 30 for 30s.
When you guys both had two comments right in a row, I was like, "Are you guys reading off my notes?" You were also
The Sugar Ray Leonard thing.
Huh? Nope. Even before that.
Yeah.
That's how much we're on the same page. You said something about how you were surprised. This was Hot Drum.
Yeah.
Sent her home.
Hot Drum.
You were like, this is the first time I've agreed with what Peter did.
Probably.
I have my notes. It's the only notes I have on this interaction. There you go. Victoria P grabs Peter.
Okay.
Next dash.
Okay.
All caps. First time I've ever done this.
Okay.
He sends her home. Second dash. First accurate move the whole time.
Wow.
Nice.
Not really.
Wow.
That sentence didn't really make. That's what happens when you type on 2 times speed.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
No, we really are brothers in arms.
No, we rarely agree though. But so when we do,
So listen, we bid her adieu. I think that she's gonna be just great.
He keeps saying that. A Jew. A Jew.
well, he understands.
So that's how it's pronounced. I'm not gonna spit on the French language. Okay, so he sits down with Madison next, and they read a script that he wrote on bedside hotel ledger. It's very romantic, I'd say. I think it's very romantic.
These are the moments that I, as a dude, I'm not a chick, obviously, so I can't relate to any of this kind of romantic stuff.
Well, you could if you wanted to.
But he took the time to write a new telenovela
You think
that
it
they're
could have
going to
been-
reenact with each other. I'm
Could have
like,
been for anybody.
this is so cute and lovely.
Yeah.
And by the way, this reinforced my belief, solidifies she's top 2.
You think she's top 2?
It's her game to lose.
Oh.
Oh, he is so into her. Think about her being in the background for pretty much the season. She was on the first one-on-one.
Okay.
She's the one. Didn't he bring her to his home?
Yes.
To that fucking cult?
I
Yeah.
think she's the virgin.
Yeah,
Maybe, and that
she's
might-
got to be the virgin. I'll get into my takes on Victoria F, top 2, whatever. But I think it's just objective fact. Madison is a fucking stone cold assassin. I mean, she's just sitting in the back. Peasants, fight amongst yourselves.
Actually, you used to say this great thing, which I've taken as my own. Go, let the crazies argue in the corner.
That was mine. And people say that all the time, like, let the crazies fight it out. It's like Richard Lewis and the blank from hell. You should have ownership over this,
Think far ahead.
Yeah.
Everything I say, I copyright.
IP is it. Okay?
Successful IP leads to generational wealth. But you mentioned how you loved how Peter wrote that script telenovela. You thought it was very sweet. I thought it was the perfect move for someone who A, doesn't want to small talk, and B, wants to move right to the kissing.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hot take.
Hey, you're here. Let's make out. That's
Right.
the script.
Yeah.
Boom. You don't have to fucking hear another sob story.
That's
It's
what
in his
Al
comfort
Franken's
zone.
move was.
Is that right?
Hey, so pressing on, Tammy, what's happening to you? You went from a fun bench warmer to a real fucking jerk.
I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
If there's a movie starring Tammy, it's called Crazy Bitch Asian.
Hey, are you drunk right now?
No, I gotta, dude. After I was gonna give Nick my claw because I gotta pick up a shift for Uber.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I
Pat
guess.
does not. Pat doesn't pick up a shift if he's had 6 or more.
I mean, just
5.5. Welcome to the Corolla. Okay, so yes.
just that. I mean, Crazy Pitch Asian. I mean,
Oh, it's really good. It's really
good.
good. It's really good. Again, it's like a title that like a super intelligent chimpanzee would come up with. Okay, but he was going for the pun. The chimpanzee wouldn't go for the pun,
Right.
So Natasha, I feel, is too angry too often. But she really does nail Tammy's modus
Operandi.
I have not done that in
a
ages.
while.
It seems like Tammy's not concerned with pushing things forward with Peter. She's more concerned with eliminating people that don't belong here or who aren't ready for Peter. I want you guys to work that out. She waits until there are nights that she knows she's going to see Peter to address things with people. She did it in Costa Rica with Kelsey. She's doing it now with McKenna.
So I'd say she's pretty fucking spot on about that MO.
Did you say MO the first time, or did you say modus and then we said operandi?
I think it was modus operandi.
Yeah. So I mean, we always would say MO.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you fucked up the bit.
It's been ages.
It has been ages. I'm glad we brought it back, though.
I dusted it off. It'll be sharp the next time. Let's get out of here. Madison gets the rose. Duh. Next day. Duh. The good Victoria, quote unquote good Victoria.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, compared to the other one.
Secret evils, both of them.
Yeah, if it's got to be binary, I'm going with P. Oh, excuse me, F. I got confused. So the good Victoria walks down the dirt road. Last time they went on a date, it got broken up because of her ex-boyfriend.
Chase Rice.
Ryan. Now, Marcos, the horse whisperer, comes out, and they do some pretty lame horse tricks. They just kind of walk under him. I'll tell you what. I know a man in Appalachia who could fucking sit down on his mares. He would literally get them on the floor and take a seat on them.
Your dad?
No, not my father. He doesn't have the patience for that kind of thing. Yeah. Do you have any horse talk?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't impressed by anything.
Okay. Nick, you have horse talk?
Just that I gotta fucking toot my own horn. Did I even toot? I'm just bragging. Tomorrow night I'm going to Staples Center for the Pro Bowling Riders Association. It tours the country.
I think it's disgusting they're putting dirt on the floor of Staples. For
It's at Staples, and then I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna get a fucking street dog, and here I got 5 on it. Really excited.
Nice.
It's very exciting for you. Yeah, a little bit more horse talk. Just something about me. I used to ride equestrian when I was a young boy, and I got up to canter at a pretty good pace around the ring. Never really got to gallop out. Didn't jump or anything. I wasn't a Western kid. We started off with that, but I quickly went to English because I was like,
told you that.
yeah, I'm more mature and I can do more than this saddle wants me to do.
Oh.
Can you just imagine Dylan just being a strict equestrian kid, just like really fucking short with other dumber kids?
I was like, he wouldn't get along with people. That's what went through my head.
I see it though.
No, I played
fucking idiot.
I played a lot of soccer. I was very good friends with my teammates.
It saved you.
So I think so too. So
This day date's a bust.
they sit down for a chat after all the lame horse tricks. Why is she crying? Why are you fucking crying? You're the front runner in the competition, and your Instagram is growing 15 to 20,000 a week. Why are you crying?
I think I have an answer.
Yes.
She does not like pressure from outside forces. She's like a little birdie just flying through the sky. You got to let her come in with you. It's like a dog that doesn't like you and living in your house, and you got to get along. Don't keep like cornering him, going like, "Hey, let's go play. Let's go throw a fucking toy." The dog ignores you. What you do is you sit on the couch. You put on a football game, and you let that dog come over to you and sit on the couch and warm up to you. What this idiot's doing is not reading the room well. And the more that you listen to Laura and those other producers over there going like, come on, keep pressuring her.
Yeah.
Keep asking her like why she's not into it.
Yeah.
The more she's going to freak the fuck out.
Sure,
and then she's going to be, to be quite honest, I don't know what the fuck she's even saying. She's like,
no, she's
tearing
not
up
saying much.
She's tearing up and saying like, she'll say something that I don't even think is English, and then she'll go, "You understand what I'm saying, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." I slowed it down. I rewinded 3 times. I have no fucking clue what you're saying. You're saying nothing. I'll tell you what you're saying is, "Hey Pete, keep this up. I'm getting on a plane and going back to America."
I don't want to shit on your point, but there is a technique in dog training where if a dog does not want to come towards you, you strap a leash on it and you drag it to you.
Oh.
And then you give them a treat and then walk them away and then drag them again across the floor until they come to you, and then you give them a treat. So I think that Rachel and Eli and Sarah probably know.
The producers.
Yeah, they probably know about this tactic, this technique. And that's what they're doing to Peter. They're treating him like an abused terrier, trying to find love. Okay. The sun sets on Chili, and let's get to the night date.
Night date.
She's, just piggybacking off of what you were saying very angrily. She's just so annoying. She's so annoying. She's so hot and so annoying.
That's how it works.
I don't know, but she is like so hot. She's just used to be like, you have to like, nothing she says makes sense.
No.
But you have to like just coddle her.
Yes.
But if you don't, that's when she will come.
Right.
It's like, don't build it.
This is
and she will come.
This is, yes.
Oh, I like that. Don't build it, and she'll stay.
The whole thing is a dumb soap opera. It's just a lot of talk about walls and a lot of mumbling. And I mean mumbling. Like,
which date are we doing right now? All right.
Yeah. I'll say to Victoria, don't hold this production hostage with your uncertainty, okay? Grow up and break off the engagement after the show, okay? Seriously, commit to the fucking process. We don't want to deal with your mumbling. You know you're in the lead, and you're holding everybody hostage.
Dylan, I like your take on this. If I was a little devil on Vic F's shoulder, I would be whispering in her ear, hey, look, sweetie, have you ever seen the show? You don't need to have real feelings here. Okay.
Right.
What you need to do is give this little dummy what he needs. Drop the L-bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell him you love him. Pretend you're acting. Pretend you're in acting class.
Machinations.
Yeah. And then you're going to get to the final two. And then two things are going to happen. One is he's going to pick you. And at that point, you will have to be with him for 3 months.
Right.
You'll be on the cover of People magazine.
Yeah.
Some people write some shitty things about you. You'll break up and then you'll move the fuck on.
Yeah.
And you'll make some money selling some products on your Instagram.
Yeah, some new type of sports drink.
The other thing that will happen is you make it to the final two and then you get to be the Bachelorette and live in infamy.
Yeah, exactly. You have to fucking just pull it together.
Take it into the end zone.
Exactly. You have the baton.
I'm sniffing an infomercial, though, for Pat's school.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, I know where you're going with that.
The issue here with that whole strategy, though, is that I think that she genuinely wants to leave. I'm getting very like Colton Cassie vibes with Peter and her. He's like, hey, listen. Just hang on. Just try it out, okay? Just take the rose. Take it. Just put it in your hand.
Please.
But
Make me
listen,
look bad if you don't take it.
It worked out for them. Colton seems to have, had sex, and he's developed a thirst for cocaine.
Oh, I believe the second one, but the first one, he is very much still closeted homosexual.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I loved your take that it's very Colton Cassie is Victoria, Peter, except the only difference being Peter would love to fuck, but because it is only a centimeter and he's been eaten so good during this season, he is unable to penetrate.
Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. He is getting puffy again.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting puffy.
Alrighty.
With mayonnaise-covered pastries.
So, I will say that...
Puffy Peter, pastry eater.
The only way she's not getting to fantasy suites is if she screams and runs out of the competition. He wants to fuck her so badly. So badly.
100%.
She has to get to fantasy suites. But I don't think she's going to make sex with him.
No.
Because she doesn't like him. I think even if she gets to fantasy suites, closing that shit down.
She's been wine dined and not put out plenty of times in her life.
Yes.
She will see all the sights.
And somehow men are so stupid. They do this. They sit down across the table from her, and she goes for like an hour and a half, and then they try to kiss and have sex, and it doesn't work.
Chase Rice fucked her.
Well, Chase Rice has a platform.
Right.
Yeah. And just 6 fucking strings.
She's just like, I'm so uncomfortable right now in Abu Dhabi. Like, I don't think I should be out in this infinity pool.
Look, I paid a lot of money for you to be here. You owe this to me.
But I'm so uncomfortable. Yeah, but I'm just uncomfortable about it. I don't even know if I should be here.
Okay, let's get to the next day.
Next morning.
We got the 2-on-1.
All right.
I was wrong. I thought it was going to be Tammy v. Kelsey or Sydney.
This one, I actually saw this one coming. In fact, I think, was it Tammy or McKenna saying, knew this was coming?
McKenna.
Oh, really? Listen, I just wish these 2-on-1s ever involved people that mattered.
Right.
It's always scum.
I thought of this and I was like, has anybody ever been put in this position and actually made it to the final four?
Yeah.
Like, this is normally like sacrificial lamb for the viewers.
Yes, exactly.
Like, watch these two people fight it out.
Yeah, it's really sad stuff.
Although I will say, I did not think this was right for Peter to allow this to happen, given, and we all know if you're listening to this podcast, for most of you, we know how this ended. Shame on you, Peter. Shame on you, Peter. This was shameless entertainment.
Okay.
He's getting ahead of himself.
Yes,
he is. Well, listen.
I'm saying on the premise of it.
I just have to. You're welcome, ABC. We just gave you, like, we're always telling, like, they're looking for ways to switch it up. Have what seems like an underdog get in one of these 2-on-1 situations and end up going all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Cinderella story if I've ever heard one.
If they're listening, we know that because they do things to piss you off, like ecstatic and you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God that McKenna thing was she's been watching Below Deck.
Well, just
Kelsey at one point said smooth sailing. I was like, she's definitely listening.
well, listen here now. It would be a weird take. It would be like Madison versus Tammy, and they're both like, "What? I don't get this." And Madison's like, "Okay, I'll see you. I'm sorry, Tammy." And then she just goes to hometowns. Okay, so
Both girls prep for war.
Yes.
They should have been playing the Rocky theme music during this.
you know, war is a very, very good word to use here because it's part of my bit that I'm about to do. Before things really start heating up, McKenna has something to say to her foe, and she does not want to be interrupted. Pat?
I want to say something to you, and please do not interrupt me. I don't know what your role was the other night, maybe to make me feel small and weak, but at the end of the day, you made me found my damn voice. And I am a strong woman, and I will not let people like you tear me down anymore and make me feel like I am any less of a person that do not deserve any love. Because at the end of the day, I'm proud of who I am, Tammy. Kindness wins, love wins. Bringing people down never wins. And that's how I feel about that.
Regular old fucking Churchill. I mean, good God. Rally the troops.
It was very grandiose, and I don't think it applied to what her situation had gone through.
Sounds like a high school football coach.
But it also, like, I mean, she did not stumble on a word. If she said that,
she definitely did.
What?
She meant to say find. I mean, we do it all the time. I mean, words are tough.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I just don't know. If she said that extemporaneously, I thought it was really well done.
No, I don't think she did. I think that was rehearsed, like-
oh yeah,
Yeah, probably a baker's dozen.
fair
Not
enough. Fair enough.
Cameras are around. That's got to be really drilled down.
I actually
She did a good job, though.
I actually felt like it was Elwood in Legally Blonde.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
some
yeah.
speech at the end. Go back and listen. I think it was
Yeah.
the first or the second one.
Phenomenal movie.
This speech, I thought it was great. But I felt that it could only be applied to if you had literally gone to 4 years of high school with some in cheerleading.
Yes.
And you'd gotten picked on. You like, I see the scene. Like, I'm painting a picture here.
Yeah.
They wrote "slut" on the outside of your garage. Then they toilet paper your yard. And then the end of the movie, and you hear like triumphant music. And then McKenna
Hey, Pat, are you drunk right now?
No.
Okay.
I got to drive.
Yeah, no, quite literally straw breaking back. But yeah, no, they don't know each other very well, so this is very intense.
Tammy should have said, "What the fuck are you talking
Hey,
about?"
calm down. But I'm glad that you figured that out. Peter walks in and kind of lowers the stakes a little bit. He's like, all right, let's get this over with. Tammy sits down, says that she's been collecting information on McKenna, which is a terrifying thing to say.
What are you, the fucking FBI?
Yeah, it's really,
Jesus
really
Christ.
scary. Then she starts talking about her business and how she built it herself. Just not great lines. Not great lines at all.
And I didn't like this. So if Tammy, her intel, apparently, what she gathered was that she's been dropping a lot of hashtags.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that involves a lot of work.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but it's funny that she puts the accusation in his mouth and he has to say it back to her. He's like, so listen, I gotta ask you. I mean, I've heard a lot about hashtags, a lot about your brand. No, she's spinning that.
She's spinning that. Or she could have said, hey, Peter, they don't allow TVs or cell phones. And we have nothing to talk about all day.
I'll drink a bottle and a half of champagne if I want. There's nothing to do. So ultimately, Tammy goes home. Mm-hmm. Like I said before, he knows McKenna likes him. He's not going to give her a rose, though. Rolls right into cockies. He pulls Natasha first. He's very intimidated by her. I don't know why she is here.
But in this moment, I agree.
Yeah.
Don't know why she's here, but in this moment, I agreed with Pat's hot take from our previous episode that will be dropping right around the same time.
Yeah.
She's going to hometowns. It's miracle season, baby. She's the Eric Bigger of this season.
No.
She's the Eric Bigger of this season.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, it's weird that Sydney got home. I think it's going to be Hannah Ann, Madison, Victoria F, and Kelsey. Yeah, that's me.
May I add a note? I had teased the audience earlier, my love for Kelly.
Yeah.
When McKenna comes back with the biggest smile on her face, I mean, it just lit up the room.
Right.
It really did.
Yeah.
So happy. Her bag now was packed. You know that suitcase little trope they do? They both have suitcase waiting. One of them was going to go home.
Right.
McKenna walks in the room, and you just hear Kelly off sitting on the couch said, "What's up, kid?" And I just thought that was cute because I don't know if you guys caught this. McKenna's only 22 years old. She looks like she's fucking 12. But
I was gonna say 34. No,
she's 12, and I love that Kelly, who's the older statesman, says, "What's up, kid? How's it going, kid?" Yeah, that was endearing to me. I don't know. I'm from Massachusetts. We call people kid.
Yeah, it's like Kelly's like James Earl Jones in The Sandlot, like a blind old black man, and she's very, very welcoming to the other girls.
Exactly.
And she's got like a big scary dog.
Yeah,
who's actually super secretly friendly.
Yeah, named Hercules. So, can I just ask you guys, I'm looking at Victoria F right now and I'm like, you're annoying, but if you were the Bachelorette, I think America would have a lot of fun with that.
We can have some fun.
You know?
Now's where the discussions start happening as where the field is like thinning.
Yeah.
We start going
massacred. Gatling guns.
Who?
Bloodbath.
Yeah.
If I may, maybe I
Are you going to talk about The Last Samurai?
No, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this season is now flying. We're at the speed of light right now. We're down like 6 girls or something. But right before this rose ceremony, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I just think I'm kind of rooting for her to be the Bachelorette. I think, dare I say, it would be different. I think they all slot into the same role eventually. But I knew Peter was going to be pretty milquetoasty. I don't think Victoria F will be. So any hoodles. Let's move on and get to the rose ceremony.
Before we do, I wanted to do some predictions last night for our final 4. Who do we think will be the 2020 Bachelorette, guys?
I refuse to answer because I never thought I'd see a world where Hannah Brown, who first episode of Colton season, couldn't actually form a sentence.
Oh, wow,
and they
that's very
chose her.
fucking cowardly of you.
Yeah, will you please just hazard a guess?
You're
Kelly.
Oh, yeah. You said that.
Kelly.
If she's smart, she won't do that.
I agree.
Yeah. Are you seriously going to stay? You asked us the question. It came all the way back around to you, and you're staring off in the distance.
You guys didn't give a ton of reasoning. You just said your names, and it's right back to me. I wasn't ready initially.
Now, hold on, Nick. I had already set up why I'm in love with Kelly.
I will agree.
And I had already said that I'd love to see Victoria F.
But you didn't say Victoria F. You said...
He said it'd be a little different because she's a little off the... I
said Hannah
the
Ann.
course.
Hannah
of what
Ann.
Yeah.
Great take. I think Hannah Ann.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be swayed by recency bias.
Okay, so, Pat, need a roll call.
Hold on. Before the rose ceremony, did you catch Victoria F? Finally, if we don't address this, Victoria F ran up to him, and she actually does say, she sells her soul out.
Yeah.
And finally... bends the knee.
She doesn't really. All of these things are so amorphous. Like he doesn't know what the fuck he needs to hear from somebody. It's a rainbow of bullshit that will satiate him. I don't know what she says exactly. She's just like, I'm so like closed off and I like won't be anymore. And he's like, you see that?
When you do that,
you said that's you.
That's good. You see that? You did a good job there.
It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Pat, let's get to the roll call.
All right, here's the rose ceremony. Here's who's staying. Here's the roll call. Roll call. Here's who's staying. Kelsey, grown on me. What a comeback. What a comeback late in the game. Natasha, told you fuckers. She's going to hometowns. Number 4. And finally, Kelly, thank you.
It's crazy. This is so indicative of the massacre. That roll call was nothing.
Very
you know?
short.
Like compared to what we
left out the people that got the
not because of what you did. It's, we have 3 people left.
That's it.
I mean,
McKenna,
guys,
did you guys catch that reaction she had?
her saying that she's found out that she loves herself more than anything.
Well, maybe that, but her face, I mean, guys, just go back and look at it. She is so fucking devastated. You would have thought someone just told her her entire family got cancer.
Well, it really is Icarus here because she's gotten the kiss at the soap opera. She's then bested her foe, Tammy. She is as close to the sun as you can get. And then the roses start flying out and her wings are singed. She's falling to the floor, but has an epiphany. She loves herself. I will say, yes.
Also, though, you can't tell the difference sometimes with her, what is true emotion or what is
Trauma bubbling up.
Uncontrollable physical twitches based on either Adderall use, lip filler, or trauma.
Or all three.
It's a combo of all three.
Yeah.
Speaking of trauma, I mean, once again, Drom and T, who saw this coming? Michael, or you blindsided me. You blindsided me.
I'll take you in. I'm Sandra.
It's really funny. I think that he did 2 very prudent things. And I'm kind of proud of him that he's kind of sensing the crazy, the real palpable crazy off camera.
You said 2. He's cleaning house. If you remember.
Yeah, Victoria P and Sydney, I think, are both like not stable.
And Tammy.
And Tammy's just like a little chihuahua.
I shit on your point. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
They're all crazy, though. This is fucking a zombie movie.
As you know, when a figure on this show is eliminated, they need a proper burial.
Right.
And this has become a theme. I did this for
why do you sound like Obama?
Am I sound like Obama? I apologize.
No, don't apologize. I love and miss him.
He's a great orator.
Yeah.
I feel like we owe Sydney a proper burial.
Okay. Are you going to eulogize?
Thank you.
That's the end of the episode, boys. Like I said, 5 hours too much, but the last 2 were fantastic. Really fantastic. The Bachelor is kind of finding itself right now, just like McKenna.
Can I say this though?
Yeah.
Don't ever fucking do this again, producers. Don't ever do this again.
And give us a fucking reason, okay? Tell the PR fucking arms that you work with why this is happening. Let us know. This makes no sense. Oh, we're going on Monday and Wednesday. Why?
It's not like we went to war or something, or or a baseball game, World Series or something. This was for no reason.
We got to get out of here. But Nick, do you have an E&O?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Do you want to break this segment down a little bit because it's a little heady?
Yeah, this is places where we erred and things we omitted.
Okay.
We actually omitted Nick's fire tweets tonight.
Oh my God.
No, he brought it up.
No. He said this should be in Nick's fire tweets.
Oh.
Nick's fire tweets, and then didn't do. And I was thinking of saying, oh, well, this could be the segment. If you
I
wanted
said
to
that
do.
tonight?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that counts.
Hey, are you stoned right now?
I have no recollection of saying the word tweets before
you high right
just now. I will say that.
All right, so yeah, you're right. I mean, shame on us. Hey, what color's my hand? Red.
Fair enough. I appreciate the extreme ownership.
Jocko, where you at? 100 Demons. Played at 4:30 in the morning. Don't get your ass up out of bed.
Great life advice. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't super prepared to do it, but I did remember we didn't do it. So I'm gonna this could not be fire.
Okay. Oh wow, really, really excited for that.
Spring cleaning tip. Remove clutter and save room by hiding your Russian nesting dolls inside each other.
Oh, okay, so that's the end of the episode. Remember, jump in the iTunes ratings and reviews. Leave 5 stars, please, if you can. We just love to see those stars. And again, Pat will quit the show if we do not crest 1K.
Don't fucking test me.
Leave kind words if you can. We'd love to read them on this here show. We will do that next week with an iTunes ratings and reviews segment. Join us on Facebook. Just search Another Bachelor podcast. You'll find all the baby birds.
Hang out with those other cunts.
What are you doing right now? I'm Dylan saying goodbye. Nick, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pat, say goodbye.
Bye.